friends snapped this final picture of Brandon Ellingson before Highway Patrol Trooper Tony Piercy arrested him for suspicion of boating drunk after he left Coconuts Bar. A patrol boat captured Trooper Piercy explaining why Ellingson was dead.
He was being real nice and cooperative. It wasn't like we were fighting or arguing. Sore, treading water with the bastard, but I just for spin. Damn, I thought I could train a marathon.
Piercy hints that maybe Ellingson jumped.
I probably wasn't even doing 10 miles an hour, and then he just went over the edge. And I can't say 100% for sure if he did it on purpose or if it was the weight.
GPS technology later revealed the trooper's boat at one point was going more than 4 times that speed, 43.7 miles an hour. Witness Larry Marrow said he was running 32 miles per hour when Trooper Piercy passed him. Later, he saw Ellingson struggling in the water, a life vest floating away.
But he never bent over and never did anything. He stayed in that position for what I would say 10 seconds, maybe something like that, and let the boat drift away from him.
The witness said he had no idea Ellingson was handcuffed. Trooper Piercy spoke to his colleague, Sergeant Randy Henry. Henry documented the conversation for the Highway Patrol.
They're going to want full transparency on this thing. So we need to ask ourselves, did he use the highest degree of care here?
According to that interview, Trooper Piercy handcuffed Ellingson and brought him to the middle of his boat where he leaned against a seat.
He told me he'd put the Type 3 on the guy after he was handcuffed.
This is what it would look like to put a Type 3 life jacket on someone handcuffed.
Sergeant Henry said he challenged Piercy about this, and we demonstrated why. Obviously, the jacket shoots to the surface. Henry said he questioned.
So how come he didn't grab the Type 1 that was sitting next to the kid's feet or his leg? So I was just in a hurry.
This is what happens with a Type 1 jacket when someone cannot use their arms. Just how did Ellingson go overboard? Trooper Piercy admitted he hit a giant wave when
he turned his back to me, and I don't know if he tried to stand up or what, but he just went right over the side. And I grabbed his foot temporarily, but he just slipped out of my hand.
You have to do that day in and day out.
Last October, Sergeant Henry testified to Jefferson City lawmakers. He had concerns about training for Highway Patrol troopers who were put on the water.
The training for the part-time help, we may go a week and train a day or two with the guy, skip a week or two, train again. It was inconsistent training.
Several sources tell me officers lost weeks of critical training after Governor Jay Nixon merged Highway Patrol with Water Patrol in 2011. It's what put Trooper Tony Piercy on the Lake of the Ozarks. Highway Patrol won't answer my questions about Piercy's training, but former Water Patrol Lieutenant Eldon Wolf testified about training in general after the merger, telling the committee, quote, 47 out of 88 troopers were evaluated as very poor or poor swimmers. Highway Patrol Colonel Ron Rapogel defended the merger at the same hearing as a way to free up troopers for other emergencies.
You all have seen the Ferguson civil unrest. We had more officers that we were able to send there because of the merger under one unified command. I don't know how you put a dollar amount on some of those things.
Meanwhile, Brandon Ellingson's family in Iowa wants accountability.
Anthony Piercy, who was responsible for my son's death, he was not trained properly, and he's the sole result why Brandon's not here. And that needs to be addressed, and it needs to be reopened, and he needs to be charged with manslaughter. If I did it, you did it, we'd be in trouble.